nothing. Spiritual ancestors moved across this land, creating everything that is today. This is Aboriginal dreaming. He cried out in pain, and all the other birds came to help, all except the cranky old crow. Painfully, the splinter turned into a colourful blister, which got bigger and bigger, until suddenly a big bird pushed through the others and popped it with its sharp beak. The blister splashed over all the birds, and that is how they got their colour, all except the cranky old crow, who is still black today.
That's great. My name's Matthew. I'd like to welcome you all here today on behalf of Taronga and the QBE Free Flight Bird Show. Now, if you came here to see some birds, you are in luck, because this is one of the best countries when it comes to bird life. One of the strongest diversities you'll find anywhere in the world. And as the dreaming story said at the beginning of the show, they come in a huge variety of colours. We all know they come in a great array of shapes and sizes as well, and we're going to be showing off some of their incredible abilities as well to you here today. In fact, we thought we should get started on a high note with an aerial specialist, a type of hawk that loves nothing better than to be flying on the wing, looking out for the easiest of food. This is our black kite. Her name is Stella. And these birds are great scavengers. They're often on the lookout for things like grasshoppers. They take flies, snatching them up in nimble feet, even eating them as they're flying. Now, eating and flying gives them a big advantage over the other birds, because it means they can hang around where the bulk of the food is, maybe not just getting their share, but if they're lucky, even a little bit more. Now, like other scavengers, you often find them near people, around tips and abattoirs, fishing ports, anywhere there's a chance of a free and easy meal to be had. And for this reason, you also find them in large numbers. In fact, a flock as strong as 1,000 or more can be seen in the sky at any one time. Now, we have one last piece of food for Stella. Again, just watch how effortlessly she can pass it to her mouth as she goes. Now, these birds are primarily found in the top 2/3 of Australia, and not a bird you tend to see around Sydney, but you can often see them just inland in the drier regions. Ready, Stella? Up we go. Lousy throw. She got it anyway. She's a great bird. Thank you. Now, Stella is definitely a specialist daytime forager, but what birds do you think of as being out at night? Owls, that's right. Now, owls use a number of things to find their food, including their eyes, but also their ears. In fact, some owls' hearing is so good they can hear a mouse running under snow and punch straight through with their feet to catch it. They don't have to see it at all. Now, we're going to try and demonstrate how good their hearing can be by hiding this tape recorder. Upon it is the calls of some owl food, of some frogs. And we're going to hide this and see if our owl can find it. And so he doesn't know where it is. I'm going to ask the young gentleman in his Australia hat, would you point to one of the two rocks either side of stage? Your choice. Which one do you like to look off? That one? Great choice. Now, the owl we're bringing out for you is known as a barn owl. In fact, it's the most common owl in the world. And they do get their name because they like to hang out in barns. But they also like hollow logs. If you look up to the bamboo, you may see a hollow log, and any moment our barn owl, whose name's Howard, will come out to find himself some dinner. So let's see how he goes. Right on target. Yeah, you see about 2/3 of the way down, he switched his head in that direction. He knew exactly where it was coming from. Now, these birds have exceptional hearing, and it's all to do with the shape and design of their face. They have this heart or disc-like face which captures sound and pushes it right back to their ears. Now, the ears are hidden below the feathers, but they do let in a lot of sound, and that helps them to pinpoint their prey. But you may have noticed just how quietly he flies. They rely upon that silence, not so much for sneaking up on prey, but enable them to keep listening, so if their prey moves, they make adjustments and still catch themselves a meal. And what I want you guys to do now is listen out for yourself, see if you hear any sounds at all as Howard makes his way home. Pretty quiet, isn't it? And we said owls hunt at what time? At night. Also a bird known as the barking owl. This is our barking owl. Herbert, who you get a good look at? keep your eyes closed, right to the tops of your head. Do stay nice and still and you'll appreciate what a fast and powerful predator he is. And the reason he's out during the day is he hunts birds for a living. Sits, waits, watches. Upon seeing them, he explodes into action. Now the reason that he is...
So I'm out of here.
They always run away, Emma, but you got nothing to worry about. I'm just going to fly one of my favourite birds to this glove. You okay with that? Perfect. How about you stand on this seat, but turn around and face me. Perfect. Make a fist for me and look over your shoulder into the garden over this way, Emma. And any moment you'll see young Angus. Now what we didn't tell you is Angus is a rufous owl, one of the largest owls in Australia. So you still ready to see him? Yeah, you sure? Well, let's see if Angus is ready. Here we are, Gus. But here he comes, Emma. You didn't flinch at all. You did wonderfully. Now, Emma, Angus is a rare rufous owl from the top of Australia. As much as he looks large, he's actually quite light, isn't he? In fact, he weighs less than a kilo. But what we're going to get you to do is, how about you bend your elbow to your belly there? That's it. Bend it nice and close. Now look at your family. Give them a big smile. You're smiling for the both of you. Angus, well, no lips. You've done a great job so far, Emma. There's just one last job for you to do, and I think it's one you're ready for. We're going to ask Angus to head home. So if you want to turn around, you're facing down the stage in a big voice. Can you say goodbye to him? There we go. Everyone give Emma a big round of applause. And just say thank you. We've got a badge here reminds you today. Very happy little chap, but he needs some help out here from the audience. Someone with some money, a $1 or $2 coin. If you have the money, I need to see it. Oh, the young lady here in the middle. What I'm going to get you to do is stand up for me right where you are. Hold the coin right out to your side between thumb and finger. Jasper sees it, heads on up there, grabs it, brings it back to me, and it ends up in my pocket. That boy. Thanks, Jasper, and back to Mum and Dad. See, they've got $20. I tell you what, we're only joking. Look, you hang on to your money. In fact, we're going to return the young lady's coin as well. If you'd stand up again, this time hold your hand nice and flat. That's perfect. Very found it. That boy. Thank you very much for your help. You did a great job, Jasper. We'll see you later. Well, parrots are definitely a bird that have a reputation for being cute and comical, but we know birds come with all kinds of reputations, like eagles in particular have a reputation for power and majesty. Well, here in Australia we are very lucky to have 3 different kinds. The one that lives and breeds around Sydney is a fishing eagle, known as the white-bellied sea eagle, who you often see perched up nice and high overlooking a body of water, on the lookout for surface swimming fish. Anyway, behind your heads you will see our beautiful young fishing eagle. Her name is Minka. In fact, she, is an 11-year-old female. And when you get to see her, you're not going to be wondering where her name comes from. The white belly kicks in when she's about 6 years of age. Now, she's been with us for the last 10.5 years. Here she goes. She's definitely a veteran of the show.
Oh my God.
Now Minka actually started off her life as a wild bird. Was out making a living for herself when she stumbled on what she thought was an easy meal. She landed on it and snapped around her foot when a skilled or track. If you look at the foot closest to Brendan, you may notice she's missing a couple of toes. In fact, the 2 biggest and most important for catching and killing prey have gone forever. Right over your head. On behalf of the birds and the staff, thanks for coming on down. If you have any questions, I'll hang around the front to answer them. Otherwise, just enjoy the rest of your day here at the zoo. See you next time.
Much shorter than before, I think. Yeah, much shorter.